Good morning. I would ask that everyone stand if able and join us for the playing of our national anthem. And after the national anthem, please remain standing for the invocation, which will be offered by Father Archiomega, Society of Jesus.
In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Lord Jesus, in the gospel, people often came to you and called you teacher. Today, we gather as the Loyola Academy community with grateful hearts, trusting that you have been present as teacher and guide in the lives of these graduates. You have been teaching these graduates in many ways, through their classes, through their families and teachers, through friendship, hard work, mistakes, and many small moments that help them grow. You have formed them through mentors, coaches, and classmates, on the field, on the court, on the stage, in the hallways, and in every place where they learn discipline, trust, and how to give their best. Today, we thank you for our graduates. Thank you for their gifts, their effort, their questions, their joy, and their hope for the new future. Bless these ramblers as they begin a new chapter in life. Teach them to walk with courage, to choose what is good, to care for others, and to use their talents in service. Help them remember that they are always loved by you, and they never walk alone. Bless their families, teachers, coaches, mentors, and friends, and all our faculty and staff, including those who quiet daily work, keeps our community safe, welcoming, and cared for. We ask this in your holy name. Amen.
Thank you to our choir, band, and Father Ark. You may all please be seated. And on behalf of our Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, and administration, and members of the class of 2026, it's my pleasure to welcome you to the commencement ceremony for the graduating class of Loyola Academy. We extend our sincere appreciation to all of you for joining us in this important moment. We give thanks to our parent volunteers and a wholehearted thanks to Mrs. Rose Scher, Mrs. Jen Kahns, and Mrs. Deborah Semple of the principal's office, who have engineered and created this beautiful event. May we give them a round of applause. Graduates, friends, Loyola's class of 2026, it's always good to be with you on any occasion, though today is extra special. This semester has been such a busy time for you all, finalizing your college admissions process, classes, homework, social events, AP exams, athletic events, concert, prom, senior sunset, senior sunrise, senior Olympics, and now today, your commencement. And after the hustle of the past semester, and actually after the hustle of all of your last 4 years at Loyola, it's good for us to pause today for a few moments to focus our hearts and minds on for what is to come in your forthcoming journeys in life. For today, friends, you're on the threshold of your past and your future. Certainly today, on behalf of the faculty, our president, and the Board of Trustees, I will certify that you have finished all the requirements for graduation from one of the finest college preparatory high schools in the country. Of course, we know you're ready for academic excitement of college, and that is good. Though there's something bigger happening today, bigger than you merely receiving a diploma. There's something more interesting, something perhaps a bit more exciting and stirring. Just think about what we call this ceremony. We're celebrating your commencement. A commencement is a beginning, not an ending. Today, you begin something new. Today is when you turn to a new blank page in the story of your life. This is a moment of rebirth for you. The poet E.E. Cummings says, "You can never be born enough." You can never be born enough. Commencement is a time of being born again. This commencement marks your birth into adulthood. This commencement marks your birth into a bigger, more beautiful world. As with all births, there are many open questions in front of you. Those glorious questions that animate life. To what endeavors will I commit my life? Will I succeed? How will I thrive in this world? Will I have the courage and character to live my values? What really, really matters in life? Whom will I love? These are some of the questions posed to all of us. And have great confidence that you have the talents of heart and mind to create meaningful, quality answers to life's great questions. This confidence should be buoyed by the fact that you are loved. You are so, so loved by so many. Many of the people with us today, your parents, your grandparents, your godparents, aunts, uncles, siblings, and of course, they unconditionally love you. And that love is going to continue to propel you through all of your future days. And it's with all of these same people who were with you at your original birth some 17 or 18 years ago. At that time, they were beset with so many questions about the type of person you would choose to become. A person of values and value, a compelled and compelling person, a person of faith and love. I assure you, they are looking at you at this moment, right now, beaming with pride as to how you have been answering life's questions, and they are excited for you to journey on. And there have been others who love you, those of us at Loyola Academy. Loyola has been a place we designed for you to dive into a liberal arts education that has been laden with complex and essential questions, the sum of which positions you now, as an adult, to be far more capable and prescient in continuing to address the forthcoming questions of life. The business of life is always unfinished, but you're well positioned to dive into that business. There's confidence in this, for Alfred Lord Tennyson wrote in his poem Ulysses, "I am part of all that I have met." And in the past 2 million minutes of your high school career, you have met exuberant, life-filling champions of your life, the likes of Arndt and Ofterhide and Axelrad, Bailey, Barry, Beelan, Darrow, Diasis, Donato and Dugan, Feldman, Felton, Fernandez, Lillig, Lucas, Lyons, Metellus, and Nold, and Pashinian, and Rustani, and Tell, and Tron, and on and on and on. These teachers, these mentors, these people who have simultaneously challenged and supported you, have confidence that you will continue well on your journey towards what is right, towards what is beauty, towards meaning, towards excellence, towards fulfilling your call of being a woman or man for others. So be excited by the fact that you are not complete, that you have unanswered questions. Be delighted by the opportunity to continue to be reborn, to commence again and again. There's so much for you to learn, so much more for you to do, so much more for you to become. You have many unwritten chapters, of course, and how you choose to write those chapters will, to a large extent, control your destiny. Shakespeare's melancholic Dane Hamlet proclaims, "To be or not to be, that is the question." I think we can confirm that it is a question, but it's certainly not the only question that we need to answer. An additional question for us to ponder is, what will I be? After years as being defined as an honor roll student or athlete, national merit finalist, Dumbach or Clavius scholar, first or second chair violinist, ramblerette, tutor, dancer, Kairos leader, you now transition into other roles as college student, then graduate student or intern, then doctor or lawyer, scientist or psychologist, teacher or principal, computer scientist, accountant, artist, spouse, and parent. Your education at Loyola has prepared you well to assume whatever roles await you. And there's another question, perhaps a more important question that awaits your answer. Who will I be? Winston Churchill says, "We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give." The unfinished business of life is to peel back the definitions, the titles, and the activities that so constrictingly define us. The unfinished business of life is to discover the values that inform our decisions, the ideas that drive our actions, the motivations that move us to discover and to promote the good in the world. Your unfinished business is a matter of defining meaningful pursuits and to give yourself fully to them. In doing so, you will find your fullest potential and you will serve humankind to the greatest possible extent. Yes, you can never be born enough. By finding informed, rich, Ignatian-driven answers to the grand questions of life, you will continually be reborn, reignited, and renewed. And the humanity around you will be better because of your courage and excitement to continue to seek excellence in all things. Today, you're being inducted into that of a prestigious role, being an alum of Loyola Academy, having been infused with all of our values, and to celebrate all that joy and excitement that is in our hearts today, one last note from Alfred Lord Tennyson's Ulysses. "Come, my friends, 'tis not too late to seek a newer world, to sail beyond the sunset, to be strong in will, to strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield. You are now born into a newer world, my friends, and the world awaits the answers to your questions. So tomorrow morning, when the alarm clock rings, put your feet on the floor, call upon your Riplockian traits that you have been taught, your religious self, your intelligence, your physical and social emotional self, your love for yourself and your love for all people, your openness to growth, and your commitment to doing justice, and start to answer life's questions with fervor, excitement, and purpose. Congratulations, all you have become and all that you're about to do. We are proud of you, we're with you, we love you, and in our Ignatian words, ite inflammate omnia. Go set the world on fire, and as always, go Ramblers. And now, an address from our valedictorian. At Loyola, we are dedicated to educating people who are prepared to be leaders in service to their commitments to their communities and to the world. This year's valedictorian, Griffin Huntington, is poised to do this and so much more. By virtue of having the highest weighted cumulative GPA, we know that Griffin has demonstrated intellectual excellence. Griffin is a polymath, a Renaissance person, equally facile in the humanities courses as he is in STEM courses. He has taken some of our most challenging classes, including 6 math classes, 2 of which are beyond the AP calculus level, and a range of honors and AP courses in English, social studies, and science. He has been fully invested in our Clavius Scholars Program, Student Council, National Honor Society, Finance Club, Entrepreneurship Club. However, succeeding in rigorous courses and extracurriculars doesn't tell the most important story of Griffin. While he's exceptional in these activities, as are many of you, he's such a thoughtful, kind-hearted individual, and he's a person of deep integrity. Griffin will continue his studies at the University of Notre Dame. We're certainly thankful and proud of Griffin. So please join me in congratulating and welcoming to our stage our 2026 valedictorian, Griffin Huntington.
Thank you, Mr. Devine, Father Ostick, and thank you, members of the Board of Trustees. Thank you to my parents for always supporting me with unconditional love and care. I would not be here without you. Thank you to my siblings for always pushing me to be my best self and also pushing me out the door in the mornings so you wouldn't get any tardies. Thank you to my classmates for the best 4 years of my life and memories I will never forget. When Mr. Devine pulled me out of my class a little over a week ago and told me I was valedictorian, I knew I had to get some ideas together fast. Like any other high school senior, I instantly went to ChatGPT for help, but the thing that differentiates me is I not only use ChatGPT, but also Claude and Gemini. I'm just joking, of course. 4 years ago, we walked through the doors on Laramie, unsure of almost everything that lay ahead. We came from different zip codes, countless schools, varied backgrounds, and yet we all ended up at the same place, Loyola Academy. As a freshman, I was lost. I vividly remember walking in on the first day, stunned by the sheer size of not only the school, but also the intimidating seniors. Apparently, I was so shocked that I would stop in the middle of the hallway and talk to my friends, as freshmen often do. In time, we have all grown out of the annoying freshman habits and have developed into seniors being sent off into the real world. Loyola has taken each and every one of us at face value and has formed us into who we are today. Whether it be the classes, our peers, the teachers, or the experiences and memories we have made, Loyola has transformed us from naive freshmen into seniors ready to make a difference. A Jesuit education really means developing as compassionate humans and global thinkers, people who see the seemingly small and ordinary and discern a bigger purpose. Each and every teacher at Loyola makes sure to tailor their lesson plans for both growth in the mind and growth in the soul. Without the teachers' love and care for what they do, Loyola would not be the place it is today, and we would not be the people we are now. Loyola has offered us numerous opportunities in order to help us find joy and belonging. I found my place on the Loyola golf team. It didn't matter if we were messing around at practice or dialing in before the matches. We always had a great time and found ourselves at some fast food restaurant for a post-round meal. I will never forget my experiences on the golf team, and I'm sure none of you will forget your time in whatever sport, club, or activity you pursued at Loyola. As we reflect, I want us to think about the experiences that formed us, the lessons we learned, but most of all, the people we have met along the way. After all, it is truly the people at Loyola that make this place as special as it is. Maybe it is your peers sitting in front of you or behind you. Maybe it is your parents in the stands, or maybe it is the teachers sitting at the ends of each aisle. I want each of you to look around and find those who have made this experience special for you. Personally, I know I would not be here on the stage if it weren't for my grandfather, Gump. Graduating 62 years ago from Loyola, my grandfather exemplifies exactly what it means to be a Rambler. Gump, can you please wave to everyone? Whether it was driving my brother and me to Loyola Math my 8th grade year, serving on the board of Boys Hope, Girls Hope, or even just remaining a loyal Cubs fan for decades, Gump is someone who is the perfect example of being more and doing more. Gump's example continues to show me what it means to be a Rambler. Now, for the next 60 years of our lives, I challenge us to be just like Gump has been for his last 62. By putting our best foot forward and striving to be more and to do more, we can pave the way for future Ramblers, just like Gump has done for me. Whether we go off to be engineers, influencers, lawyers, businessmen and women, or whatever path we go on, I know we will all be called to more. This could look like saving lives, fighting against injustice in the world, or driving our grandchildren to school to carry on the Rambler tradition. As we walk across the stage this afternoon and prepare for the next chapter of our lives, I want us to stop and think, how can I be more? How can I do more? Congratulations to the class of 2026.
Thank you, Griffin. Next, we honor the two recipients of the Graduate at Graduation Award, which is given annually to two of our most dynamic seniors. The Grad at Grad Award recognizes those who resemble well the ideal Jesuit high school graduate, someone who is religious, intellectually competent, physically and socially, emotionally fit, loving, open to growth, and committed to doing justice. The development of these traits is integral to our mission. These traits were rooted in the first Jesuit high school founded in Messina, Italy in 1548, and these traits continue to be the cornerstone of all Jesuit schools worldwide. When developed well, these 6 traits significantly aid Jesuit-trained persons to activate their love and to be women and men for others. The first recipient of the Grad at Grad Award illuminates our community with the joy and enthusiasm that she exudes as a Riplockian Rambler. She lives a reflective and active faith that centers others. She's been fervently committed to her academic growth in both humanities and STEM disciplines, where she asks teachers rigorous questions and seeks quality feedback so she can come to better understand our world. And her presence in our classrooms elevates the learning environment. She so easily gives of herself for the betterment of others. She cares for her friends, and she eagerly welcomes others into her universe. Her spirit and love of Loyola and our Catholic faith has been found in her participation on student council, our Women and Men for Others Club, and Women Leaders of Loyola. She's been active in our Rupe Service Program, Pax Christi meetings, and Gonzaga lunch programs. She actively examines and lives her faith including during her time on Kairos. She then guided others in the examination of their faith when she became a leader on Kairos. At school and at her parish, she serves as a Eucharistic minister. This student, this leader, is omnipresent on our campus. She's the current president of DECA, in which she qualified for international competition 2 years in a row. And she's been active in Dumbach Scholars, Architecture Club, History Club, National Honor Society, and Entrepreneurship Club. She's been a member of our tennis team and has graced our stage in performances, including a recent leading role in our rendition of Percy Jackson. What a wonderful gift this person is, as she enables others to know a genuine love in each interaction. That love fosters her deep sense of justice and community, which combined with a wonderful intellect enables her not only to identify problems in the world, but to do the rare and much harder work of creating a better world wherever she can. She's a consummate graduate at graduation, living a full Jesuit life. Please join me in thanking our friend and welcoming to the stage our first recipient of the Graduate at Graduation Award, Amelia Nelson. Like Amelia, our next recipient is such a wonderfully balanced and extraordinary rambler who exudes and shares a kindness of spirit and genuine energy for life and sincere care for others. Academically, he has succeeded in a number of our most rigorous courses in a healthy array of academic fields. He is certainly curious about the world in which we inhabit, our theories, our history, our theology, our literature, and our physical and metaphysical states. He's certainly a deeply inquisitive spirit. Here are words that his teachers used to describe him: humble, disciplined, poised, intellectual, welcoming, selfless, deeply kind, character-driven, exceptional in all ways, engaged, coachable, and 3 different teachers independently stated that he is altruistic. In addition to his coursework, this gentleman has been a member of Insignis, Maroon Monsoon, our National Honor Society, Quantum Computing Club, Chess Club, and has been a small group leader on the Ignatian Journey Retreat. His team won our LA Tank competition last year, and he is a superb athlete. For example, in our first football game of the season, we were away at Maryville in Indiana. It was a tight game. Late in the 4th quarter, he caught a diving, game-winning touchdown catch amidst heavy coverage. Yes, that was terrific. We won the game. But when he landed and broke his collarbone, unsurprisingly to those who know him, he kept a sense of humor, for while he was laying on the field being cared for by the trainers, he said, "I guess I can't take my ACT tomorrow." The injury rendered this first game of the schedule his last of the season. Unabated, he continued to show up at practices and games, coaching his teammates, his brothers, despite not being able to put on the pads, and he had his arm in a sling the whole while. Students, you have heard me say often in our first Tuesdays, our quarterly quorums, our orientations, and in my writings, that you can tell more about a person, not when times are easy, but when times are tough. This young man, this rambler, was resilient. He rehabbed for months and is now having a terrific season on the baseball diamond. He brings to all that he does a growth mindset, curiosity, and care for others. He sets high standards for himself and finds ways to exceed those standards. He is one of the most moral and ethical persons we know. A friend to all, he gives his time and heart to anyone with expectation of nothing in return. We're certainly thankful for and proud of all that he has contributed to our school and our community and to communities outside of Loyola. He is an exemplar of our grad traits. So please join me in thanking our friend and welcoming to the stage Teddy Kurzweil. Thank you, Amelia and Teddy. We love you both. 8 of our graduates who are entering college are also on a pathway to be in service to our country. To honor them and to honor future Ramblers on similar trajectories, we inaugurated 2 years ago the Loyola Academy St. Michael's Medal. St. Michael is the patron saint of soldiers. On one side of the medal is St. Michael the Archangel slaying the dragon, and on the other side, Loyola Academy is inscribed. We offer this medal to these graduates with the hope that you will be safe in your endeavors, and so that you are buoyed by the continuous support and appreciation of this Loyola community. To bestow these medals on our graduates is Loyola Academy President Father Ostek, whom I remind you prior to his entrance into the Society of Jesus, served in the Navy for 13 years, culminating his service as an executive officer of the USS Dexterous. So those of you receiving St. Michael's medals, please come to the stage after your name is called, and please remain on the stage so we can get a group photo. Our first recipient of Loyola Academy's St. Michael Medal, entering the Army Reserve Officers Training Corps at Clemson University, is Adam Carpenter. And our next recipient entering the U.S. Air Force Academy is Marie Castiglione. And next, entering the Army Reserve Officer Training Corps at Marquette University is Zach Cherwin. And next, entering the Army Reserve Officers Training Corps at the University of Michigan is Tallulah Holton. Our next recipient, entering the Air Force Reserve Officer Training Corps at Creighton University, is Liesl Klein. And next, entering the United States Air Force Academy is Henry Newton. Our next recipient entering the United States Air Force Academy is Drew Schwitzenberg. Our final recipient, Alexander Strnad, who is not here today as he is attending his brother's graduation from the United States Naval Academy, will be following in his brother's footsteps at the United States Naval Academy this fall. Thanks to each of you for your service to our country. Thank you all. Each year, we recognize a teacher for their outstanding contribution to Loyola students, a teacher who has made a lasting impression on our students' lives. This year's winner, selected by the entire student body, has been a dedicated Rambler for 24 years. In that time, they have impacted thousands of Rambler lives. This person holds our students to high academic standards. Then, this educator guides students to meet and exceed these standards. Known for their engaging teaching style, they create a classroom environment that fosters collaboration, confidence, and the development of time-honored skills of critical thinking and writing. Beyond the curriculum, this teacher actively mentors students and guides them in an array of extracurricular programs, including Dumbach Scholars and the Gonzaga Service Program. He's also been elected to be an important faculty leadership position. Their dedication not only strengthens students' academic abilities, but also nurtures a lifelong appreciation of learning. Certainly, Jesuit education has always held that teaching is not just about imparting knowledge, but about forming individuals who are women and men for others. And this person advances this formative power of education. To be sure, Jesuit schools underscore the profound and lasting influence teachers have in the shaping of our character, intellect, values, and this educator is a terrific member of the community of Jesuit educators. This person is a lifelong Rambler, having graduated in 1988, one of the finest classes of Loyola ever produced. I'm class of '88 as well. Please join Father Greg and me as we congratulate my friend and the 2026 Educator of the Year from the Social Studies Department, Mr. Bill Brandstrader. Way to go, Billy. It's now my pleasure to introduce the president of Loyola Academy, the Reverend Gregory Ostek of the Society of Jesus, who will share with us the president's address. Father Greg.
Trustees, faculty and staff, parents and alumni, friends and honored guests, and members of the class of 2026. Welcome to the 116th commencement exercises of Loyola Academy. Welcome to your graduation. Whatever you do, do well and do good. Class of 2026, I've already told you at our Sending Forth Mass last week what I expect of you as you go forth as graduates from Loyola Academy. First, to love your neighbor as yourself, as you have learned already in becoming men and women for others here at Loyola Academy. Second, to remember that this day, and indeed all the days that you live, it's not just about you, but about also those family members, teachers, and coaches, everyone who have until now shown you this way. And now I'm going to add a third. Whatever you do, do well and do good. We, your teachers at Loyola Academy, expect that you will do well as our graduates because you've already done well. You are intellectual. You are physically fit. You are open to growth. When you meet up with a challenge, with adversity, you rise up and overcome it. Your first year at Loyola Academy, you were still in recovery from your COVID-filled junior high years, and you entered a building full of other students and adults in recovery as well. But look at you now. You're state champions, many several times over. You're award winners. You're achievers. Keep it up. Whatever you do in life, do it well. But as graduates of Loyola Academy, we also expect you, well, to do good. For you are also religious, loving, and committed to justice. You are a class nearly entirely of Kairos retreatants, the highest level ever in the history of Loyola Academy. Well done. You live the fourth. You are women and men for others. Keep that up as well. Whatever you do in life, do good. A commencement, any commencement, is simultaneously an ending, a graduation, in this case from 4 years at Loyola Academy, and a beginning. And you are now making a new beginning of your adult lives. It is an exciting and happy time. It is very good. But I think that you can also feel sadness. This is the last time you will ever be together as the class of 2026, as one. Take a second. Look around you right now, to your left, to your right, to your best friend across the aisle, across the room. As with many events in our lives, this one will only happen once. Perhaps that makes it all the more precious. Remember it well. And I would advise you as well to keep in mind that one of the highest forms of service that you can give to your alma mater is to come back one day as an adult, preferably at the height of your career and abilities, and work at Loyola Academy. It is a true giving of yourself, and there is no greater gift than to give yourself. Our principal, Tim Devine, of the Loyola Academy class of 1988, has done just that. First as a teacher at Loyola Academy, then as our principal, and now again as a full-time teacher. Class of 2026, note well what he has shown you these last 4 years when you have been at Loyola Academy about service and about leadership, and then go and do likewise. Facta non verba. Please join me in a grateful round of applause for our principal, Mr. Tim Devine. Let my final words to you then be that ancient blessing from the book of Numbers that is also the traditional farewell of our choral group, given at the end of their spring concert to close out the year. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord let his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord look upon you kindly and grant you peace. Farewell, class of 2026.
Thank you, Father Greg, and thank you all. Congratulations to the award and scholarship recipients listed in your program, as well as to all those who have distinguished themselves for outstanding leadership. Congratulations to our cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude graduates, as well as our Dumbach, Clavius, and Bowman scholars. The diplomas will be presented by Father Greg, and the chair of Loyola Academy's Board of Trustees, Mr. John Livingston, who is a Rambler alum from the class of 1985, a proud Rambler parent. Graduates who are the sons and daughters of Loyola Academy or Marillac High School alums, and those of trustees, faculty, and staff will receive their diplomas from their parents and in some cases from their grandparents. A photographer is on hand today to capture the presentation of each diploma, and proofs will be sent to your homes. I ask that you please hold your applause and refrain from any other conduct that might detract from the full recognition of any single graduate. After the last diploma is conferred, we will recognize the accomplishments of the entire class with a hearty Rambler round of applause. Mrs. Susie McGovern, Associate Principal for Academics, and Mr. Tim Kane of the Development Team and Loyola Class of 1986 will read the names of our graduates. And now, Father Greg and Mr. Livingston, on behalf of the faculty and staff, it is my distinct pleasure to present to you the candidates for graduation from Loyola Academy. The class of 2026 has successfully completed the academic requirements for graduation, and they have thereby merited diplomas. Graduates in the first row, please stand.
During today's commencement, as you read through the names in the booklet, please note that due to unforeseen events, some graduates are absent from today's ceremony. For alumni of Loyola and Marillac presenting a diploma to their graduate, please join your Rambler when they exit their aisle and head toward the stage. After you've received your diploma and your photo is taken, you will proceed down the center stairs and back to your row. Parents and family, be sure to pay close attention so as not to miss your graduate as he or she crosses the stage. Thank you.
Madonna Delortis Aguilar.
Ayatamide Daniel Ajani.
Ma Aposine Akella.
Habiba Oyendamala Alatishe.
Jason Ali.
Nia Amin.
Ava Grace Arguelles.
Kalkidan Andarkachau Asefa.
Kimar Augustine.
Mayo Young.
Michael Azu.
Mr. Jason Bain, Loyola Academy class of 1992, and a member of the Loyola Academy Board of Trustees, will present the diploma to his daughter, Isabel Grace Bain.
Philip Knight Baker.
Allison Marie Banizek.
Camila Barragon.
Mr. Tom Fitzgerald, Loyola Academy class of 1964, will present the diploma to his grandson, Patrick John Barry.
Elizabeth Camille Baskfield.
Brandon Badzaya.
Luke Michael Berghoff.
Lily Gloria Berhalter.
Lulia Berhane.
Mikias Berhane.
Drew Thomas Bevan.
Benjamin Xavier Birmingham.
Jack Jersey Blazejowski.
Emma Marie Blokovich.
Jacqueline Oye Boatin.
Devin Naraya Bone.
Mr. Frank Bongiovanni, Loyola Academy class of 1991, will present the diploma to his daughter, Sophia Antoinette Bongiovanni.
Alexander Botcher.
Anna Sophia Bradley.
Leah Elizabeth Bradley.
Mr. Matt Bradley, Loyola Academy class of 1997, will present the diploma to his daughter, Mary Catherine Bradley.
Ryan Loudon Bradley.
Jeremiah Patrick Bransfield.
Gabriel Alessandro Akende Brooks.
Shane Tui Buchanan.
Mary Jane Kelly Bukta.
Mr. David Burden, Loyola Academy class of 1988, will present the diploma to his son, Daniel Ryan Burden.
Julia Michael Bukta.
Michaela Berm.
Nora Elizabeth Burke.
Jacob Vincent Buscaglia.
Aiden Patrick Burton.
William Joseph Cadigan.
Mr. J.D. Burns III, Loyola Academy class of 1990, and Mr. John D. Burns Jr., Loyola Academy class of 1962, will present the diploma to their daughter and granddaughter, Harper Ann Burns.
Alexander Glenn Cahucum.
Mr. Daniel Joseph Cahill, Loyola Academy class of 1987, will present the diploma to his son, Daniel Michael Cahill.
Alexandra Lauren Campbell.
Kai Ray Calcutt.
Adam Carpenter.
Brandon Joseph Canzalino.
Marie Ann Castiglione.
Mr. David McNulty, Loyola Academy class of 1967, will present the diploma to his granddaughter, Caitlin Grace Carroll.
Zachary Xavier Cherwin.
Cassandra Charbella Shahood.
Daphne Nicole Christopoulos.
Eleanor Shodera.
Nicole Chehanovsky.
Mia Jolie Chupaila.
Mr. Doug Klingen, Loyola Academy class of 1985, will present the diploma to his son, Robert Douglas Klingen.
Preston Andrew Clark.
Ashling Grace Clyde.
Decker William Clementi.
Nora Kathleen Colgan.
August Peter Kintis Close.
Kira Caminos.
Tristan Robert Aditya Cole.
Griffin Benjamin Connolly.
Mr. Chris Collins, Loyola Academy class of 1992, will present the diploma to his son, John Joseph Collins.
Michael Alexander Crawford.
Will Thomas Conlon.
Jenna Elizabeth Crosswhite.
Ruby Coria Hernandez.
Aaliyah DeScenzo.
Jonathan David Crisson.
Catherine Rose Davis.
Mr. James Thomas Farini, Loyola Academy class of 1956, will present the diploma to his granddaughter, Matea Marie D'Annabelle.
Lucas John Day.
Toby Kiko Davis.
Philip Debowski.
Abiod Hailemariam Dawit.
Gemma Ann Delaney.
Mr. Chip DePreter, Loyola Academy class of 1998, and Mrs. Trish DePreter of the Loyola Academy Advancement Department will present the diploma to their son, Dean Charles DePreter.
Nicole Catherine Devine.
Madison Jacqueline DeCrane.
Bulieno Salia Diabor.
Mrs. Michelle Denick of the Loyola Academy President's Office will present the diploma to her daughter, Angelina Mia Denick.
Alf Henrik Juvic.
Mr. Pete Devine, Loyola Academy class of 1990, and Mr. Richard Devine, Loyola Academy class of 1961, will present the diploma to their son and grandson, Charles O'Connell Devine.
Quinn Claire Dixon.
Caroline Margaret Devron.
Reagan Emily Dixon.
Kate Rosalie Dimberio.
Grace Michelle Dixon.
Alexander Ian Peter DeGaru.
Gerardo Alexander Dorado.
Raiden Ricardo Dominguez.
Aiden Maxwell Dragos.
Mr. Michael Donato, Loyola Academy class of 1985, will present the diploma to his son, Anthony Mario Donato.
Crystal Duong.
William Walker Doonan.
Mr. John Dwyer IV, Loyola Academy class of 1993, and Mr. John Edward Dwyer III, Loyola Academy class of 1967, will present the diploma to their son and grandson, John Edward Dwyer V.
Connor David Drew.
Olivia Adriana Dykstra.
Patrick Colin Dunn.
Michael Robert Iben.
Michael Nicholas Dutkin.
Charles Robert Ellis.
Michelle Nicoletta Dutkin.
Princess Faith Ezenwane.
Michael Stanislaw Jacan.
James Farrell.
Nancy Marie Elizondo.
Ryan Daly Fellinger.
Grace Engelbert.
Angelie Michaela Fernando.
Christopher Evangelides.
Belazar Ivalov Filipov.
Henry Benjamin Ferris.
Lillian Evelyn Fitzgerald.
Carla Jasenia Fernandez.
Luke Africa Floro.
Marley Caroline Juliana Fico.
Madeline Ruby Forster.
Henry Justin Fisk.
Thomas Keatley Froman.
Mr. John Flanagan, Loyola Academy class of 1994, and Mr. Gregory Flanagan, Loyola Academy class of 1963, will present the diploma to their son and grandson, Joseph Gregory Flanagan.
Alexis Maxine Fusco.
Liam Charles Foley.
Olivia Gabrielle Galliano.
Mr. Timothy Fowler, Loyola Academy class of 1994, will present the diploma to his son, Thomas Fitzgerald Fowler.
Luca Gutterich.
Mr. Luke Fuller, Loyola Academy class of 1987, will present the diploma to his daughter, Mary Elizabeth Fuller.
Joan Ellen Gioli.
Julian Alexander Gabal.
Aiden Gedahun.
Mr. Francis Cook, Loyola Academy class of 1962, will present the diploma to his grandson, Thomas Layton Gardy.
Maxwell Stephen Gigo.
Benjamin Richard Gempler.
Gianluca Gioia.
Mr. Michael Gervasio, Loyola Academy class of 1987, will present the diploma to his son, James Edward Gervasio.
Valentina Gioia.
Mr. William Gibbons, Loyola Academy class of 1988, will present the diploma to his daughter, Erin Kathleen Gibbons.
Mira Graywall.
Christina Millie Gillen.
Mr. Mike Gregg of the Loyola Academy Mission, Ministry, and Identity Department, and Mrs. Kay Gregg of the Loyola Academy Mission, Ministry, and Identity Department will present the diploma to their son, Sean Vincent Gregg.
Samuel John Golden.
Charlie Groves.
Miles A. Goldman.
Miss Joy Valestral Gutchow, Marillac class of 1988, will present the diploma to her son, Adam Michael Gutchow.
David Allen Green, Jr.
Mrs. Julie Vonderheide Hammerly, Loyola class of 1997, and of the Loyola Academy Development Department, will present the diploma to her son, Charles Augustus Hammerly.
Emma Grace Groman.
Mary Rose Harlan.
Kasani Badia Guerra.
Hayden Robert Harrington.
Lydia Hyla.
Charlotte Bransfield Heron.
Zoe Haralampopoulos.
Mr. Christopher Helt, Loyola Academy class of 1986, will present the diploma to his daughter, Chloe Cassidy Helt.
Antoine L. Harrington, Jr.
Owen Anthony Hernandez.
Stephen Devon Harris, Jr.
Margot Eunice Hickey.
Mr. Christopher Hatzopoulos, Loyola Academy class of 1993, will present the diploma to his son, Mateo Christos Hatzopoulos.
Mr. Michael Hogue, Loyola Academy class of 1988, will present the diploma to his daughter, Madison Elizabeth Hogue.
Mr. James Hemela of the Loyola Academy Safety and Security Department will present the diploma to his son, James Paul Hemela.
Tallulah Belle Marie Holton.
Michael Murphy Hesberg.
Ryan Nicholas Horn.
Camden Eldon Hicade.
Ryan Albert Hooning.
Mr. Andreas Hoag, Loyola Academy class of 1991, will present the diploma to his son, John Sterling Hoag.
Mary Catherine Humphrey.
Zachary Charles Hollabar.
Christopher Ibera.
Edward Reagan Horton.
Kelly Samantha Jocks.
Jackson Blaine Humphrey.
Hadley Elizabeth Jones.
Mr. E. Paul Dunn, Loyola Academy class of 1964, will present the diploma to his grandson, Griffin Edward Huntington.
Mary Caitlin Uzitis.
Grace Jane Ingalls.
Angel Sarfo Kantanka.
Anthony Jallo.
Owen Thomas Patrick Karnick.
Mr. Martin Joyce, Loyola Academy class of 1991, will present the diploma to his son, John Timothy Joyce.
Mr. Chris Casalo, Loyola Academy class of 1988, will present the diploma to his daughter, Daniela Casalo.
Kacper Zbigniew Kawuzhny.
Mr. Chris Casalo, Loyola Academy class of 1988, will present the diploma to his daughter, Ivana Casalo.
Joseph Paul Kariotis.
Seamus Connor Keenan.
Gabriel Charles Caro.
Liam Paul Kelly.
Mr. Tom Cavanaugh, Loyola Academy class of 1991, will present the diploma to his son, Sean Patrick Kavanaugh.
Mr. Michael Kennedy, Loyola Academy class of 1987, will present the diploma to his daughter, Colleen Flanagan Kennedy.
Mr. James Keene, Loyola Academy class of 1992, will present the diploma to his son, Brian Patrick Keene.
Mr. Robert Streff, Loyola Academy class of 1960, will present the diploma to his granddaughter, Jordan Leanne Kiley.
Liana Katharina Keller.
Mr. Robert Streff, Loyola Academy class of 1960, will present the diploma to his grandson, Spencer Robert Kiley.
Joseph Leo Kelly.
Mr. Henry Klein, Loyola Academy class of 1989, will present the diploma to his daughter, Lisa Celeste Klein.
Yusra Khan.
Kieran Anders Cohen.
Gavin Patrick King.
Chase Jameson Kolsak.
Aldous Andrus Kins.
Laura Anna Kosegi.
Lucas Michael Koenig.
Theodore Joseph Kurzweil.
Isabel Lisette Kopecki.
Claudia Isabel Lara.
Caroline Audrey Coates.
Olivia Uye Lai.
Catherine Cecilia LeBay.
Owen Patrick Lamb.
Peter Edward LaFontaine.
Mr. Peter Lee, Loyola Academy class of 1997, will present the diploma to his son, Daniel Patrick Lee.
Maeve Julia Lally.
Abila Elizabeth Lewis.
Gabrielle Lon Lawler.
William Peter Leocoris.
Henry Vaughn Lemon.
Eliza Jennifer Lilybridge.
Hunter Jane Lewis.
Paige Ann Lindquist.
Mr. Mark Liccadini, Loyola Academy class of 1997, and Dr. Tracy Malvar Liccadini, Loyola Academy class of 1997, will present the diploma to their daughter, Brianna Rose Malvar Liccadini.
Graham William Locke.
Ryan Francis Lindblom.
Mr. Brian Flanagan, Loyola Academy class of 1991, will present the diploma to his son, Daniel Loader IV.
Amelia Jane Lister.
Emily Grace Lyons.
Peter Lochnicki.
Daniel Hugo Jan Milan.
Gabriella Belmonte Luberick.
Oliver Marcus Mandel.
Mary Kate O'Neill Mackey.
Mrs. Jennifer DiNapoli Marino, Loyola Academy class of 1997, and Mr. Joseph Marino, Loyola Academy class of 1966, will present the diploma to their daughter and granddaughter, Mia Christine Marino.
Ellery Quincy Madison.
Natalie Venora Martinez.
Luke Francis Malice.
Sebastian Martinez.
Mr. Mark Jason Marinacci, Loyola Academy class of 1993, will present the diploma to his daughter, Luciana Rose Marinacci.
Jackson Ryan McCain.
Lily Kathleen Marino.
Luke Charles McDonald.
Isaac Martinez.
Ethan James McLean.
Merci Damara Auguste Mays.
Mary Clara Josephine McQuillan.
Matthew Patrick McDermott.
Mila Esther Medeiros.
Mrs. Susie McGovern, the Loyola Academy Associate Principal for Academics, will present the diploma to her daughter, Caitlin Mary McGovern. Jack Ryan McNeil.
Benjamin Charlie Mellinger.
Nolan Charles Meadows.
Samuel August Marriott.
Alejandro Luis Malero.
Cassandra Mesidor.
Grace Mensa.
Brickdy Michael.
Ava Ursula Murtis.
Alice Mihailov.
Thomas Murray Mewborn.
Mrs. Merrill Perrone, Loyola Academy Class of 2000, will present the diploma to her daughter, Sophia Claire Miller.
John Michael.
Julianne Grace Miller.
Grace Margaret Milks.
Mr. Matthew Mitchell, Loyola Academy Class of 1994, and Mr. Mark Mitchell, Loyola Academy Class of 1968, will present the diploma to their son and grandson, Thomas Young Mitchell.
Timothy John Miller.
Mr. Daniel Mall, Loyola Academy Class of 1994, will present the diploma to his daughter, Madison Kathleen Mall.
Landon Paul Mitchell.
Amy Mora.
Colin Moffett.
Stephanie Margaret Mosney.
Claire Athenas Olson Montalvan.
Catherine Elizabeth Mueller.
Caitlin Leonore Morris.
Janaya Munoz.
Gunnar Vaughn Mueller.
Broderick Ben Muncie Johnson.
Robbie Muller.
Mr. John Patrick Murphy, Loyola Academy class of 1994, will present the diploma to his daughter, Abigail Jones Murphy.
James Trent Munoz Maciel.
Mr. R. Michael Murray III, Loyola Academy class of 1989, will present the diploma to his daughter, Riley Jean Murray.
Madeline Grace Murphy.
Gregory Alexander Nelson.
Henry Robert Murphy.
Amelia Rose Nelson.
Daniel Jonathan Neri.
Micus Porter Nicklin.
Andrew Michael Nelson.
Sydney Lauren Norman.
Mr. Robert Newton, Loyola Academy class of 1983, will present the diploma to his son, Henry Joseph Stephen Newton.
Bartholomew O'Riordan.
Mr. Gregory Nicolandis, Loyola Academy class of 1993, will present the diploma to his son, Nicholas Gregory Nicolandis.
Tofumi Miriam Ojikutu.
Alice Aaron O'Hearn.
Bennett Allen Olson.
Matthew Nicholas Olinger.
Olushola Fianfolua Oluwalawe.
Jesse Okere.
Connor Nicholas Orlando.
Silas Jack Olson.
Ellen Anima Osei.
Bernard Kofi Opoku Darkwa.
Colton Michael Paholski.
Winifred Grace Orth.
Gavin Lim Pardilla.
Alex F. Pacheco.
Brea Lynn Payne.
Joseph J. Panfill.
Alexander Austin Person.
Isabel Victoria Patrick.
Tron Bo Pham.
Andrea Karina Paz.
Lola Elena Polrecki.
Hugh Raymond Peterson.
Victoria Katarzyna Prus.
Skylar Star Poku.
Kava Jolie Rashkow.
Alexandra Elizabeth Poulos.
Anthony Michael Reevy.
Ella Maria Poljic.
Cody Ridley.
Mr. Alan Joseph McCarty, Loyola Academy class of 1959, will present the diploma to his grandson, Patrick Laurie Reeves.
Genevieve Astor Rice.
Aiden Reeder.
Abby Egan Rixey.
Mr. Thomas A. Reynolds IV, Loyola Academy class of 1995, and Mr. Thomas A. Reynolds III, Loyola Academy class of 1970, will present the diploma to their son and grandson, Quinn Corcoran Reynolds.
Natalie Grace Rixey.
Nicholas Lyndon Richter.
Janelli Rosendo.
Benjamin Martin Rixey.
Bria K. Rudich.
On behalf of her late husband, Mr. Spencer Rogers, Loyola Academy class of 1992, Mrs. Dana Rossini Rogers will present the diploma to her son, Cash McGrath Rogers.
Mr. Robert Ryan, Loyola Academy class of 1994, will present the diploma to his daughter, Lily Ryan.
Nicholas Brett Rosenthal's.
Leah Saheen.
Lillian Daly Ryan.
Bemnit Samuel.
Elena Louise Richek.
Nayeli Jacqueline Sanchez.
Leo Salach.
Mr. Joseph Sanner, Loyola Academy class of 1985, will present the diploma to his son, Patrick Lewis Sanner.
Mr. Steve Sanroman, Loyola Academy class of 1990, will present the diploma to his daughter, Emily Mary Sanroman.
Newell Matthew Santos.
David Emilio Sanchez.
Connor Louis Sayer.
Sarah Santiago.
Emma Caroline Scheike.
Lucas Pasquale Saviano.
Zachary Carl Schmidt.
Edmund James Scanlon IV.
Brendan Steed Schoonyoung.
Dr. Todd Shermang, Loyola Academy class of 1992, and Mr. William Shermang, Loyola Academy class of 1968, will present the diploma to their daughter and granddaughter, Caitlin Grace Shermang.
Andrew David Schwitzenberg.
Margaret Jane Schomer.
Lisa Koranchua Sefa Apo.
Macy Alexandra Schultz.
Brendan Andrew Shea.
John Edward Scully IV.
Gabriella Nicole Simon.
Mr. Raul Sessi, Loyola Academy class of 1993, will present the diploma to his daughter, Aubrey Isabel Macapagal Sessi.
Paige Brennan Smith.
Lily Elizabeth Silich.
Savannah Snell.
Robert Logan Simpson.
Hunter Solon.
Michael Fitzgerald Smiley, Jr.
Madeline Bell Spainauer.
John Robert Solmos.
Dr. Michael Spring, Loyola Academy class of 1994, will present the diploma to his daughter, Josephina Marie Spring.
David Conrad Summers.
Thomas James Stack.
Belina Jolie Spalatro.
Cameron Louise Stapleton Herda.
Benjamin William Shrikandra.
Jack Santoro Stein.
John Healy Stamatis.
John Paul Stucker.
Madeline Claire Starman.
Paula Schwerzbinska.
Joseph Peter Stum.
Rachel Afari Teichi.
Nicholas Hubert Schultz.
Reese Isabella Tauki.
Francis Blaze Tamayo.
Dr. Deepa Sarika Thirinelli, Loyola Academy class of 1996, will present the diploma to her son, Pearson Joseph Thirinelli.
Olivia Christine Taylor.
Kenny H. Tron.
Nicholas James Thomas.
Ruby Jean True.
Mrs. Susie Trott of the Loyola Academy Dean's Office will present the diploma to her son, Dylan William Trott.
Philia Maria Tortsis.
Andrew Hartman Ulmer.
Amy Urbano.
Genevieve Juliana Urquiza.
Juliana Valdez.
Abigail Jolie Valdez.
Natalie Alyssa Valencia.
Maya Emmeline Vanek.
Colin Daniel Vardajan.
Mr. John Vasile, Loyola Academy class of 1991, will present the diploma to his daughter, Emily Vesna Vasile.
Amelia Jane Vetter.
Daniel John Vahovsky.
Brianna Alexis Vendiola.
Alexander Vialba.
John Robert Vlad.
Ava Marie Vlasek.
Mr. Joseph Voss, Loyola Academy class of 1988, and Mr. James Voss, Loyola Academy class of 1962, will present the diploma to their son and grandson, Daniel Clark Voss.
L. Waite.
Liam Edward Walsh.
Mr. Patrick Weber, Loyola Academy class of 1982, will present the diploma to his daughter, Prairie Ann Weber.
Mr. Arthur Collins, Loyola Academy class of 1960, will present the diploma to his granddaughter, Claire Elizabeth Weisler.
Colin Patrick Wigmore.
Ezekiel Griffin.
Mr. Brian Williams, Loyola Academy class of 1991, will present the diploma to his daughter, Elizabeth Marlene Williams.
Mr. Kevin Willer, Loyola Academy class of 1992, will present the diploma to his daughter, Jacqueline Delaney Willer.
Quentin Nathaniel Williams.
Gregory Lance Williams III.
Peter Michael Winslow.
Chase Kenneth Williamson.
Thomas Chatham Wolfberg.
Hannah Kathleen Winters.
Aiden David Yates.
Elizabeth Sophia Zanos.
Nyankuru Zabroni.
Amon Solomon Johannes.
Samantha Karina Zapeta.
Mr. Terry Zeman, Loyola Academy class of 1983, will present the diploma to his son, Zach Zeman.
Anastasia Scipianidis.
Nahom Zikta.
Friends, families, I am pleased to present to you the graduating class of Loyola Academy 2026. Congratulations, Ramblers. You may be seated. And now, graduates, you officially possess a Loyola Academy education, a diploma, many friends and experiences that you did not have 4 years ago. And you have earned membership into a distinguished community of over 25,000 living Loyola Academy alums. You have your Riplock traits well developed, and you have the love of so many people. Therefore, it is time that you commence answering the great questions of life. Our prayer for you is that you act justly, love mercy, and walk humbly. Ramblers, God bless you. And in closing, I will ask everyone to stand, and as you do, please turn to page 41 of your program and join in the singing of our alma mater. Following the alma mater, graduates and guests may be seated. Those on stage will process out, followed by our graduates. Parents and guests, you're asked to remain seated until all graduates have exited the arena. You'll meet your graduate outside once they leave the arena. Thank you for sharing this milestone celebration with us today, and may God bless the Loyola Academy class of 2026.
Thank you.